Snow falls down, the nights are long, and the birds sing a pretty song.
Hi folks, welcome to the second chatty video of our holiday countdown with Evertoad, Roxy Flosco and myself, Modern Folk Embroidery. So yes, today, like yesterday or the day before, you will have seen probably the welcome video, and there is an undecorated tree right next to me. And of course, it's a lovely tree and it has nice lights in it, but I thought it would be fun to put some ornaments in. And I thought it was also fitting to do that today, as the first song of the songs that I have recorded for you for this holiday countdown is a song that has always been a favourite of mine called Bonnie Portmore. I got to know this one back in the 90s through the recording The Visit by Lorena McKennett, the Canadian singer, and she has done an amazing version. You can find it anywhere on streaming platforms, of course on her albums if you have them. And I have wanted to do a version myself. It's not a winter song, it's not a Christmas song, but I do feel that the imagery of the forest and the message is very fitting for the season. I've always loved this song and I wanted to share it with you, and I thought it would be a beautiful opening of this set of quite a few songs that I have for you this year, quite a few more than previous years as well. So yeah, that was Bonnie Portmore yesterday. Just a little sort of to tell you a little bit about my music as well. The way I record is that all of the songs will be a cappella this year, and every single voice that you hear, so if you hear me singing one thing, that's actually me singing that thing 10 times. So you create like an orchestra or a choir of your own voice. It is something that was kind of revolutionized by Enya back in the 80s. And it's a beautiful sound. I love it. It's very rich. It's very full. And I really like doing it. So there's songs that have like 130, 140 layers of vocals stacked on top of each other. And it creates this, well, I hope you will like it at least. So for today, I thought I would decorate this beautiful ornament tree, as in a literal ornament tree. Our lovely Christmas tree that we have. Every year we put this one out of storage and decorate her lovingly. We always used to have real trees, but since we moved to the Netherlands, we kind of have changed, and we've got a nice, quite realistic looking plastic one. I will need to have a little look at the branches as well. I didn't really look at that, but for this video I thought let's have a look at Christmas ornaments. I know most of you will probably already have a tree up, or you're about to put your tree up. I would love to hear what you're going to put in your tree, and if you have any special memories to the baubles and to the things and the decorations that you put in your tree. I haven't really planned this video out very much. I thought I would go, I've opened a few boxes so I know roughly what's in them. It's going to be a bit ASMR, I hope not too much, to be honest with you. And we're just going to see what we come across, and I'll tell you a little bit about stuff that we have. So I love to buy basically vintage or sort of old style decorations. So this is something that we bought on a winter market in England many years ago, and I always really like these pine cones with snow. I really love this little fella, which is a vintage snowman that I found in a little antique shop. But he's just really adorable. He's not antique, but he's old, and I really like him, and he's going here. I really like that one. There's a lot of ornaments as well that you have as kids and you have happy memories about them. We always had a little church or a little house or whatever it was, like a little building like this one. We had something very similar to this one. See here. This is a brand new one, but still, I really like it. And that one is going there. see what we have here. Oh, this is a really lovely handmade bauble. I think this was from a Polish company that made hand-painted, handmade baubles. It's glass, and it has a lovely little wintry scene. That's really nice, this one. We bought this one in Leeds. Every year we would go to a really wonderful light festival in Leeds. Actually, I'm going to put it here, a little bit lower. And it was always really wonderful, really magical. And then every year we would buy, we would try to limit it to one special bauble, if that makes sense. So we would get one bauble that was like a really, kind of like a happy memory for the thing that we did. Usually that was going to Leeds to the Christmas market and to the Lights Festival. Let's see. Oh, here we have some wonderful, very old glass ones. They are really thin, and I shattered one last year as well, and they are absolutely beautiful, really nice thin glass baubles that I really like. Let's see, let's put the small ones up. That one goes there. I'm going to properly put them up in a bit as well, see if everything is in balance. I can't really do that right now. We're just going through some stuff, but this one I really love as well. Look at that. That's lovely. There is something really pleasant about the look of really old baubles. I really love the feel of them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a plastic bauble. I think this one is plastic. This one we bought one year as well while we were in Leeds, and it's a cute one. It's a little plastic. I'm going to put that one a little bit lower here for now. But a real glass bauble. It's something just really wonderful. It is exciting as well. The fragility of it and having to put it into lots of paper and making sure that you don't smash them. Speaking of very fragile ones, I'll put this one away for a second. I was really excited, sorry for the crinkly here. I am not going to put all of them out yet, but I will show some of them because these are really delicate. They are these beautiful, yeah, we call them ice picks, which sounds a bit dramatic, but yeah, I really like them. This one weighs literally nothing. It is so thin, and I have a whole bunch of them. I'm going to put them back again for now. I'm going to put them properly in a bit. Actually, I'm going to put this one just here. I think that's a nice spot for that one. The other ones I will put away properly a little bit later because it is very delicate and I don't want to completely wreck that one. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this one is really fun. I always think that there should be one little silver bell in your tree that can go nicely quite high up, and I love the sound of that. I love the sound of it as well, as it reminds me of when we had our cats and they sometimes would tinkle with it. Not that particular little bell, but they would sometimes tap against the baubles. I think they have ruined one once, and but we've always been really lucky. They weren't really cats to climb into our trees and stuff. This is the first year that we don't have the cats with us for Christmas. Last year in January we had to say goodbye to one of our cats who passed away at the ripe old age of 18, and our second cat Mira is being looked after with my mum and sis up north in Friesland, and she's very happy there, and she's got another buddy there, so she's not alone. And yeah, I'm really happy that she's got a good home now, but we do miss her still a lot. I have a really nice little decoration here as well. This was hand knit by a special friend of mine. How absolutely lovely and beautiful is this? it is a tiny, tiny sock or stocking or what you want to call it. And my friend Carmen, who has a YouTube channel, Cardamom Pins, I'll link it in the description here. She made this for me when I met her, and we spent a day in Leiden, which was really, really good fun. Which sounds like an eternity ago, but I think it was only this summer. But it seems so long ago that happened. And I'm going to put that one here, nice and high, in a spot of honor, because that's a really, really, really lovely decoration. Now, as I said, I love going to antique shops and picking up stuff. And I won't go through all of these, but I will show you this box, which is really pretty. I was really lucky to find this in a vintage shop, and it wasn't too expensive, because they can get very expensive, these sort of what they sell as antique or really old baubles, but I just absolutely love them, and they are really, really fragile, and they are quite old, these ones, and I really like them, and they are just so pretty. And they have these lovely little hooks as well, which is super handy, because that saves me a lot of work trying to decorate this tree. Let's see, have I got more boxes? Oh, I have this one as well. What's in here? There's one more box here. Oh yeah, there's this one. I bought this one in York many years ago. It's on a Christmas market. It's really nice. This is a very heavy bauble, and I'm not going to put it up now. And usually this lives kind of at the lower half of the tree. But this was expensive as well, I remember, because it is sort of like it's not hand cut, obviously, but it is decorated with sort of silver paint, and it's a hand blown bauble, I believe. And then there's these sort of crystal cut things in, and you just hang it like that. But it's going to get a nice spot a little bit lower in the tree. And there's another exciting one. Oh yeah, this one, I'll take that one out, and this one as well. Actually, it looks like the York box, because both of these lovely baubles came from York. See, there's a blue one there and a really lovely silver one. I love Christmas trees, and we always had one tree, but recently we have two trees now. One tree for my studio and one for the living room. And this year, the living room tree is in my studio, because we won't be in our house during the holidays. We will be traveling for a bit, and I thought, let's make the studio a bit cozy and put the big tree here so you can see them during my videos. I thought that would be fun as well. But for the small tree, I usually have some colourful baubles as well, because it's a little bit fun. And then we have one tree which is a mix of lots of silver and a few colourful ones as well. I don't even know how this box opens. I want to open it upside down and then everything falls out. Oh, it's like this, is it? Gosh. Oh yeah, here. It's magnets. So this is a lovely box. Look, let's open it. Let's put these pieces of paper here. Gosh. These are lovely sort of, I don't know, 1930s or something like that. Very colourful little baubles. They're tiny. And they usually go on my small tree. And I think I'm going to put the small tree downstairs, so it's a little bit Christmassy before we set off for our trip. I am going to do a little bit more decorating, and then in the next video probably you can see, well, at least the top half filled out a bit, and then you can see what all I have added to that one. The last one I want to share with you is a really special one that I have just bought, and I'm not going to put it in the tree because it's got a bit of a lame leg. It's very old, and that's this beautiful little birdie. It's very fragile, And I'm just gonna put that here for you so you can see that. Just look how pretty this is. And of course its tail goes back inside, so when you put it away you don't lose the tail. But yeah, I really love this little birdie, and she is going to spend the holidays on my shelf just behind me. It is really funny because we inherited some things from, of course, from my grandparents, and I was convinced that we had a little tree, a little birdie, and that my mum and sis have the little birdie. And I said to my mum and sis, like, can you take some photos of it, because I want to share the story of it, because it was Grandad's and I really like the story behind it. And my mum was like, that wasn't Grandad's, we just bought that ourselves. So I thought, I'm not going to make up some false memory, but it is really funny how sometimes you also make up memories. I think there was another, maybe one of the little houses that had belonged to my grandfather, and I think quite a few of the old baubles as well, they had some wax on them, because of course we used to have real candles in our trees. Thank God we don't do that anymore. Used to have a bucket with sand next to it and light them all up. But yeah, it's wonderful. Maybe you remember having a real tree, because I know it wasn't that tremendously long ago that people still would put real candles in their trees. Maybe you even still do. Anyway, I am gonna leave it for here for now. I will see you again tomorrow with another song and another video the day after. And yes, and then you can see what the tree will look like. All right, have a great one, folks, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.